This one's given a very solid 1140 reading. Hopefully it'll be something better. It's George V penny. And something else as well. Another one. Oh, it's a mini hoard. Another 1, 2, 3 pennies. And a halfpenny as well. And possibly something else. A sixpence. Marvellous. George VI one. Surely there can't be anything else. Maybe it is. It looks like a coin ball to me. Sounds like one as well. And another halfpenny. And I think that's it. Not bad, first piece of silver. I love finding silver, doesn't matter how old or young it is. That's just the George VI one, but nice condition anyway. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies, 2 halfpennies. 5 pennies, 2 halfpennies and a sixpence, all out the same hole. That's not bad at all. I'm only 10 minutes into the hunt as well. This one's reading between 11:45 and 12:46, so hopefully this will be a reasonable target. Normally in the 44, 45, 46 tends to be silver or a big old penny. I'm hoping it's silver. Whoa, I think oh no, I thought there was 2 coins in that one as well, but it's not. It's an old penny. George VI. This one's a jumper going between 10:41 and 8:41, but it's hitting the right part of the screen. Ah, it's an old penny. George V penny. It's a crusty one, but it looks like a George V penny. This is a solid signal of 10:39. And it's a halfpenny from George VI. And something else as well by the looks of it. Another halfpenny. Very good. And possibly something else. Let's say another halfpenny. That looks like it's it. Good strong signal. Reading 11:41. Another old penny, George V. No big silver yet though. I've had a few florins out this field and I'm kind of hoping I'll find a nice florin this time, but as of yet it hasn't happened. This one's reading 12:39 and it says it's very shallow. Little coin ball there. It's another halfpenny, this time George the 6th. This is reading a 1043. And it's not an old penny, it's two old pennies stuck together. I found quite a few doubles and triples and all sorts today. I'm not going to separate them, but basically it's two old pennies stuck together. I think that's all there is in that hole. And this one's reading 1036. And it's another old penny. Feels fairly worn, this one. Can't quite make out whose it is either. It's very worn. Oh, it's 18 something, so it must be a Victoria. Looks like an early Victoria. It's only about 6 inches under the ground. Just dug a very strong 1306 signal here. And I've got a full live bullet. This is a, well, I know what it is because I've got the same caliber rifle. It's a Hornady .17 full bullet, ballistic tip, everything. So I'll take it home and I'll fire it off at something. This is a very strong 1146 and 1144 signals, jumping between the two. And we've got a coin ball. I'm hoping that it's silver. Nope, it's an old halfpenny. Balls. This one's reading 1534. Yet another halfpenny. Very crusty, this one. This signal's bouncing around all over the place, but it seems to be settling in the upper right hand side of the screen, so it's worth a dig. It says it's pretty deep as well. Ah, it's silver! Silver, it's about time I found a little bit more silver. And an older one as well. George the 5th shilling. 1932. Stick that in the coin pocket, clean it up, let you have a look at the end. Incidentally, I found loads of half pennies and pennies and so on. I've videoed them all, but nobody wants to sit through dozens and dozens of half pennies, threepenny bits and that. So I'm going to edit those ones out. I'll just show you what I've got at the end. It's quite a haul so far. This fella's reading 1246, which is usually a good sign. It's a fairly constant signal as well. It says it's deep, so maybe something interesting. There's something there. It's a big old coin. Now I did find a Swedish 1 ore coin here from 1737, I think. A couple of times, either last time or the time before. This doesn't look like one of them. It's probably a big old Georgian penny or something. No detail on it, just big old coin. The signal's reading 1240, nice strong signal. Ah, silver. It's Well, that's the oldest one I've found so far. George V, sixpence. Oh, it's very worn. I think the date's actually worn off that one. Not to worry, it's silver anyway. Possibly another coin in there, or something else in there. Definitely something else. It's more silver. Double silver. George V, shilling. Again, that one's super worn. 1920 something. It's got a 2 on the right hand side of it there. 1920 something. Very worn though. That's it. Whilst I'm continuing to film all the half pennies and pennies and everything else that I'm digging out, I'm going to edit them out because I think you've seen enough half pennies and pennies coming out. But this one I've just dug is a little farthing, 1949 farthing with a wren on there, George VI. So that one's a bit different. I'll leave anything in that's different to half pennies and pennies, just to show that I've found a little bit of different stuff. But that's quite nice. This is jumping around a bit, but it seems to be settling more or less on 1441, which is possibly a decent sign. It's certainly off towards the right hand side of the screen anyway, so it's oh, it's a button. A military button. By God, it looks to be in good condition as well. Looks like it's got a lion and a unicorn on. Yeah, that's in nice condition. Not going to rub it too much. But the lion's on this side, unicorn's on that side. There seems to be a thistle in the middle. Looks nice. Another solid 1239 signal. Probably is a big old penny again. It's not. It's a musket ball. It's the first musket ball I found on this site. In fact, it's the first sign of anything really old. Very good. Well, back home now, and here's the sum of what I found. Pennies, half pennies, threepenny bits, the odd bit of silver, big old bullet casing, small full bullet, just a bit of all sorts. I'm going to clean it up and let you have another look. Well, this is the total of what I found. 90 coins, believe it or not, in just under 4 hours. These are all pre-decimal threepenny bits. These are pre-decimal half pennies, pre-decimal pennies. That, I think, is a Georgian penny. Nothing much on it. That's a modern 10 pence. It's not the one we use at the minute, but it's the one. It's in between pre-decimal and the one we use now. It's a decimal one, but can't spend it. They're 2 farthings. What's that? A modern 1 pence. A half pence, no longer in circulation. Musket ball. First one of them I found on that side. There's 1938 sixpence. 1932 shilling. I don't think that's got a date on it. It has 1922 shilling, and this one is another sixpence, but it's got no date. There's a big old cartridge of some old 303 or 308 or something like that. This is the 17 bullet, which is still good, so I'm going to stick that in the box along with my other ones and fire it off. And the last thing I found was this button. Quite nice, military button. Can't quite read it. I think it says Deu et something or other. But it's got quite nice detail on it. Very good. So that's it. 4 hours with the E-Track. Fairly pleased with that. Thanks for watching.